Okay, how you can install Cloud Compare is simply go to the section on the study desk called Cloud Compare, and then I put the folder with the link.
You want to say it
Do you want me to go one more time? It's fine. Okay, Cloud Compare. You go to the link. There's a download section. If you click on the download, it should come with different version. It's quite diverse. Like many software in Sylvania, they're limited to Windows and they don't have Mac version. Do you remember Pix4D? We've got some problem. Not Pix4D, Photo Modeler, for example. Pix4D, they discontinue Mac version as well. But this one is pretty good. It has everything. And by the way, it's open source software. You can have it forever. It's free. It's open source. It's pretty good software for cloud comparison. So anyway, in our case is 64-bit. Depends on which operating system you've got on your laptop. You can pick whichever. I may pause my video until we get it installed and then I keep going. Okay, I go here, showing folder, run as admin. Because you're not admin, maybe that's why it doesn't let you. It does? Okay. Okay, I pick where I want to install. I click next, install. Should install the software for me. It's done. You click finish. The icon should appear on the study. It's not a study desk, on the desktop. Sorry, I told the study desk too many times. So anyway, I wait for everyone to get it installed and then we can start running. Okay, the data we're gonna use is in the assignment 2 resources, Cloud Compare Garden 1 and Garden 2. I got it from the Cloud Compare website. That's why I put README as a courtesy of them. Anyway, you put it in a folder, appropriate folder. In my case, I found where they are. You can put them on the desktop, for example. So, has anyone got the software and data? Okay, download the data, please. Anyway, what I'm doing here is probably helps you with the assignment, but if I were a student, I would have gone further and try to explore more features on the Cloud Compare, because it's the software which is free. You can play around, you can do measurement, all sorts of things to try to learn different features. Because we have limited time here, I can't really go too far in detail of each software. This is only one module each. But you always have the option to go and watch. There are lots of YouTube video I found on Cloud Compares. Many people are having very awesome tutorial on that you can go and watch. So are we good? Okay, so go to the file, open, go where you saved your data, please. Garden 1 and Garden 2, select both. Have you got it? Okay, open. There you go. If you hold your mouse and then you can rotate your cloud. Yeah. Okay. You can even zoom. If you scroll, you can zoom in and out. Yeah, all sorts of things. You can have a look at top view, side view. If you click on different part. I'll probably go for the front view for now. So you can see the clouds are separated from each other because we haven't coordinated them. Yeah, it's just simply did the cloud laser scanning without any coordinates or targets. Yeah. So I have to somehow put them together to be able to compare them. Yeah. Somehow they have to shift it to be very similar. Yeah. It's like a cert cloud garden one, and if you can untick one and have a look at the one of them only, for example, have a look at the properties. There are lots of options in the properties. For example, you can get the RGB color. Is on the property of the object. Yeah, you can see this is a real color. You can get the scalar fill. Yeah, so you can go down. There are lots of options you can play around. Yeah. Now I turn on my cloud again so I can see both. I change back both to be scalar. Yep. Now I want to shift them first together. How I can do it? If you click both, select both of them at the same time. Just use the control and select both. Done it? See this option here called registering your cloud? Yeah. It has a arrow and it has two clouds. It's actually telling you what it's actually doing. It's trying to transform one to another. You've got an option, if you know the transformation matrix parameter, you can go and punch it in and then you transform one to another. But if you don't know any coordinates or any information like what we have here, we simply click on that. It's cloud registry. You pick the cloud 1 to be your reference, yeah, and cloud 2 your aligned reference. So it's going to keep the garden 1 and trying to bring the garden to garden 1 in a way. So we leave everything as it is. You can change the RMSE to be smaller so it gives you more precise answer if you want, but I leave it as it is for now. I hit OK. See, it gives you the transformation matrix. It means that if you want to transform one cloud to another, this is the transformation matrix. It comes and calculated for you. So anyway, are we good? Everyone got to this stage? Not yet? Okay. I hit OK. You can see now two clouds are become one. If I untick this, see they are very hard to be separated. Yeah? Are we good? Yeah? Okay. So they're pretty much on the same surface at the moment. Okay. So what happened in garden 1 and 2? Like in garden 1, they had a garden and then they went and dig a few parts of the garden to get some differences in, in two clouds and compare them. So we're going to see whether we can get those differences in distance between two clouds or compare two clouds together. So everyone's got to this stage? If not, let me know. I'll come and help you. Do you need my help, Karen? No, you're fine? Okay. Okay, now I'll first do cloud to cloud comparison. Yeah, this is pretty much your assignment asks. Is like gave you two clouds. I ask you to go and use this software. So the very first bit of the question asks you to go and do the research on the three methods of cloud comparison. We have cloud to cloud, cloud to surface, surface to surface. Yeah. So there are three methods. They're all using different techniques to calculate the differences between the clouds. You're going to do the research on that. You're going to write me how it's been done. In the second bit, you come and try to use this method and see that how they can be different and what are the differences. And then I ask you to do some histogram comparison between the Gaussian and Weibull distribution and tell me what are the parameters and what's the differences between them. Anyway, let's do cloud to cloud comparison. I select both of the clouds again. If you select them, can you see this option is compute cloud to cloud distance? It shows the dot to dot, the one next to it is compute cloud to mesh distance is hidden at the moment. Why do you reckon it's like that? We don't have any mesh. Not yet. Yeah, that's why it's not active yet. We need to have at least one mesh to be able to run it. So anyway, I do cloud to cloud first. Click on that. Swap them around because I want my garden 1 to be the reference. And I hit OK. Again, there are some parameters you can set in terms of how good you want to get the estimate. It gives you the minimum, maximum distance, average distance, maximum error, which is your standard deviation. So some information. This is just approximation though, because we haven't computed yet. And you can see as I start to do some calculation. We hit compute. Once you've done that, you hit OK because it's done. I turn off my garden 1. This is your comparison. Yeah, you can see the area we've digged the garden. It comes with some distances. Yeah, but I don't know how much exactly. Yeah, I need to have some scalar or legend or something that tells me what are those color. Yeah. So have a look at the properties. If you come down to the color scale, yeah. First, click on the second cloud, and then go to color scale. Tick the visible box. Can you see this one now? What it shows you is the distance. C to C is cloud to cloud, yeah, stands for that. And have a look, is absolute distance. There is no negative distance, yeah, it's absolute distance differences. And you can see it gets to maximum 0.191, yeah. Are we good? So now you can screenshot this for your assignment. You can keep it. So I can go to Snip, for example, and just do the screenshot of this bit before I go further. You can zoom in. I don't care which view you want to have. Maybe you want to have top view, maybe you want to have front view. Not front view, it doesn't show me a lot. Okay, yeah, a little bit of rotation would help me to see what you've done. You can even change this scale. That's why I say you have the way to play with it. You can increase the red area, so it changed the color a little bit for you. You can increase the red, you can increase the blue, just the way of the presentation. You can change the scale of the color from the property again. You can make it gray, for example, like this. I can change it to different thing if I want to. Yeah. So far so good. Now, another section of the assignment question, I ask you to calculate the histogram. Yeah. Show me the distribution of those distances. Yeah, do you remember normal distribution, which is Gaussian? Yeah, we've got another distribution here. The reason I asked you, because if you use this kind of software, then you say, oh, hang on, what's Weibull? That's why I want you to do research and understand what are those distributions, which one shows you what, how you can use it. Yeah, so see, yeah. Exactly. So see this one, a statistical model for this. If I make sure you highlight Garden 2 first, and then click on this, it tells you, for example, Gaussian. It tells you mean, standard deviation. It shows me the distribution. It shows me the absolute distances. Yeah, shows me how they distributed. What's the count? Like most of them are forward to the mean in this example. What's the standard deviation? Then you're gonna tell me a little bit of information. This is your job for assignment. Yeah, extra bit you have to do. You can always save it by clicking on this, see, export histogram to the image, and then you can save it wherever you like. You can even get the CSV file out of that with all the exact absolute distances for each of those points, which is going to be a big CSV file. You don't want that. Are we good? I can do the similar thing for Weibull. I simply click on this. Rather than Gaussian, I choose Weibull. I click OK. Weibull give me different presentation, also different parameter, A, B, shift. You're going to do a research and tell me what is Weibull distribution, what are those parameters, what's the difference between Gaussian and Weibull, how you might be able to use either of them. Good? Okay, now the next bit, I asked you to try two methods, yeah? Cloud to cloud. The next bit is, you can save those histogram if you like. I wait for you. Next bit, I want you to compare cloud to surface. For cloud to surface, I told you, first of all, I need to have one surface at least, yeah? So, because I did everything, I calculated the point from 2 to 1, I used 1 as a reference. So I create the mesh for my cloud 1, yeah, and then I can measure the distances from cloud 2 to my cloud 1 surface. So how you can calculate the mesh? Okay, so first I want to create mesh for garden 1. So I go to edit. See, you can do all sorts of things. That's why I say it's worthwhile to go and try them. So anyway, so I go to mesh. I can do 2.5 DXY plane, or I can go simply by best fitting plane. If you don't know too much about the software, which you don't at this stage, you probably would be more expert. I go for best fitting plane. Yeah. Here's the maximum edge length. So it tells the software to, don't create mesh above this length, yeah, which is helpful. You will see if I put 0, it's gonna go all the way through up, yeah. If I put some limit, it's actually creating just for that limit. I put 0 to just show you how it's actually looking like. I say 0. You're gonna play with that and see whether you can put some limit to make better mesh if you like, yeah. A little bit of extra thing for you to do. So I turn off the cloud to give you how the surface looks like, yeah. It's not cloud anymore. I can make it looks like the RGB. See, this is the mesh. See, this is not cloud anymore. Looks like a real surface. There's a bird box here. Anyway, little bushy thing, and then you can have a look, yeah. Are we good? Now I've got the surface and cloud. I should be able, I turn off the scaler for now. Why it keeps showing me? I turn it off for now. Or I may. Okay, doesn't matter. Thanks, Karim. I think you were right. Anyway, I will for now. There was somewhere I could change it. No, it's a scalar. Anyway, I will. Oh, okay, number 2. You're right, Karim. Yeah. So sometimes I feel like I'm very silly. Just kidding. Let's go down. I put a scalar or none for now. Can be a scalar is better. Okay. And I put the first one to be a scalar as well. Not RGB. Okay, are we good for now? And I turn off this one for now. Okay. Now, I want to try another method, which was cloud to surface this time. Yeah. So I click on cloud, I click on the surface this time. Not the cloud one, yeah? Surface one. And see, now you have this option appear, yeah? because I clicked on the surface and cloud, I don't have cloud to cloud method anymore. I can only do cloud to surface. Yeah. If you click on that method, there you go. Make sure the mesh is the reference. Cloud is the one you want to bring it to the surface in a way. Leave everything as it is. Hit compute. See, it counts in triangles. So what's happening? Mesh is like a team, yeah? Triangulations, yeah? And then it calculates the distance of each those point cloud to those mesh. Oh no, yeah, there we go. Okay, it's responding again. So I'm going to calculate the distances, wait for it. What's up? Not responding?
Not responding.
Oh, give it a, don't touch it. Don't make it upset. It might work. Mine was like that, and then it started working.
Give it a second, we'll run it.
I pause it. Have you got to this? Not yet. Okay, I hit compute. It's just very simple. Didn't I hit compute?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm doing again. Oh, I have to wait.
Then you press OK, right?
Hopefully this time is quicker.
Press that left.
So once you've done the compute, you hit OK. This is actually, if I turn off this, see, this is the cloud to mesh this time. Again, you can do the, oh sorry, I should have clicked on this first. Done. See here, you might say, oh, okay, where is my cloud to cloud? See, from here you can pick whether you want to see cloud to mesh, yeah? If I hit, for example, cloud to cloud again, comes up, cloud to mesh, yeah? So there are some differences I'm not going to tell you, you're going to find out yourself. Look at the numbers, what are the differences, compare them, yeah? Why you think they are different, why is difference, or whether they are the same, I don't know. You can get the histogram again, same as before. Just clicking on this, for example, get the Gaussian, yeah? And you can change it to variable and provide comments. That's pretty much what you need to do for your assignment to part 2. Again, I expect the commentary. If you're just simply showing me the screenshot without commentary, you probably only get half of the mark, yeah, just for your effort. But if you provide me commentary, you can get the full mark, and it's easy, to be honest. Okay. Thank you. That's the end of this tutorial.